Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode, I guess you might say, of our 5 questions. I'm Jake Burnett. I work here in the admission office at Muskingum University. And I have Zack Veda here with me. You want to say hi, Zack?
Yep, absolutely. Zach, I'm one of the admission counselors, Northeast Territory of Ohio and uh, Pennsylvania and all the states north and east of here. So
Awesome. Cool, Zack. And I should mention that I work with transfer students, so primarily as some of my functions. So, all right. Well, Zack asked me a few questions earlier in the week, and I'm going to shoot some good ones back at him. So I've got some good ones for you, Zack.
Perfect.
Hope you're ready for it. All right. The first one it's one that you asked me, and I really liked it, so I want to send it back to you. So what do you do? How do you spend your time away from work?
Sure. Well, I guess what I'd call habits that I try to just maintain in my life because I know that they kind of make me a happier person. So, I try to exercise, primarily, Monday through Friday. I try to read a little bit. I love to write, so I try to write as much as I can. But besides that, pretty average stuff. I definitely love binge watching shows, so I pretty much have always at least one thing that I'm binge watching, or so yeah, definitely TV shows and movies. So
yeah, cool. That sounds like some good habits there. Those are healthy, doing the exercise and all that stuff.
It doesn't always happen, but when it does, I'm happy it does. So
good. Well, let's think about binge watching and TV shows. The next one is kind of related to that. So as a kid, what was your favorite cartoon? What was your favorite cartoon that you watched when you were little?
Oh man, there are so many of them. Like, cause I watched a lot of the newer stuff like that came out when I was young. But then I also watched a lot of the old stuff like Scooby Doo, the Jetsons. Actually, no, yeah, my favorite probably kids show of all time would be Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I watched that a lot when I was a kid and loved just the concept of like having a power where you can wield one of the elements, and I really liked that whole concept. And I've actually rewatched it recently, and it still holds up, so it's worth
cool,
the time.
Little sci-fi side to the cartoon world there. Cool.
Exactly.
Great. Well, the next one, we go way back, and I know your family, and I was just thinking, I know you're close to your dad. What are some favorite things that you do with your dad, or that you've done with your dad? A little more serious topic here.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm really close with my family in general. My dad and I are actually very similar in a lot of ways. Like, we're both very logical. We both like to read and write. So a lot of times we just talk about what we're reading or what we've learned recently, or a lot of stuff like that. I've realized that, like, I didn't understand that as a kid you grow up to really enjoy just like sitting and talking, like with family and with friends. So that's definitely been the case with me. A lot of times with my family, it's just we sit and talk and drink coffee and then move to a different room and sit and talk some more. So cool. Yeah, I'd just say that's what I like the most, is just having good conversations with him.
That fits you pretty well, pretty laid back.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I like it.
Very in character.
Okay, this is a curveball. If you were stranded in the wilderness, what is one thing you'd want to have with you?
Like what I would need for survival, or just like to like pass the time?
Take it as you want it.
Oh man. Okay. Well, if it's survival, I would probably take like a hatchet, I think, because I can like probably build some sort of shelter and get firewood and stuff like that. So
yeah, that's good.
If it's not survival related, I would probably just say like a notebook and a pen, just to jot down ideas and just what's going on, and I think that would help me pass the time a little bit. So
yeah, cool. All right, last one, man.
Okay.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be? This is big. This is big. It might happen.
I have thought of this many times. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit and have like a two-part answer.
All
Um,
right.
because I've thought about this. If it were like a very practical, like useful superpower, I would love to be able to like stop and start time as I want. Because then I could like, if I want to learn a language and not skip a lot of time, I can just pause time, learn a language, and no time has passed. Or if I want to take a nap in the middle of the day, I can take a nap. So that would be my practical one. My impractical one is simple. I'd love to fly. I think that would be super cool just to be able to fly. I don't I don't know why, because I'm definitely afraid of heights, so it's kind of weird, but maybe that's why actually. Now that I think about it, that might be exactly why I like the idea of flying. So yeah, I'm not sure which one I would pick if I had to pick one between those two.
Those are cool. That's I like the overcoming of a fear and just
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go fly and do it.
yeah,
That's cool.
that must be it. That's got to be it.
Well, cool. Thanks, Zach. Good answers. Good hanging out with you for a little bit here. And everybody else, thanks for joining us. And
Yeah.
stay tuned. Keep an eye on our social media channels so you can see some more good content from the admission office.
Perfect. All right.
All
Thanks,
right.
everyone.
See you guys.